Hey guys, my name is Marissa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna take you through my favorites, and they're gonna be on time this time. Okay, so first I've got two hair favorites. I realized I haven't done a hair favorites video or any type of hair video in a really long time. Like, save for when I mentioned my 2016 beauty favorites, I think I hadn't really done hair stuff since like the first month I did YouTube. So it was high time I got some hair back into the mix. The first thing that I love is this Schwarzkopf GLISS hair repair with liquid keratin. So this is a spray-in, leave-in type of conditioning treatment, but it's honestly so much more than that. It's like night and day when I use this in the ends of my hair. It has 3 times the keratin that's in the regular GLISS hair repair products that all have keratin in them, and the ends of my hair actually feel soft and more manageable, because the ends of my hair right now, as you guys know, I have ombre hair that's gone through many bleaching processes. My hair's pretty long, so it's like we're at the end of its life, you know, towards the end, and this just makes it feel like it's brand new growth, like new hair. I can't say how much I love this, and also the price point is insane. It's just from the drugstore, so overall complete winner. My next favorite is this Redken Windblown 05 Dry Finishing Spray, and this is one of the best texturizers I've used. It also smells like Rockets candy, you know what you would get in the Halloween bag, and I feel like you can only get it at Halloween, but it's those little like powdery tabs. It smells exactly like that, and it's delicious. Really beautiful, like the name suggests, windblown look to the hair, as if you've just been caught in this like gust of wind and your hair has this like kind of messy looking voluminous texture. It's a really, really pretty product. Okay, so moving right along, I did a Colourpop haul, and I actually just filmed a tutorial featuring this eye and this kind of like golden look, but pink and gold are like my 2 favorite shades, and they come together and make my ultimate favorite thing, which is rose gold. So I mean, this is a very me look, you know what I'm saying? But I created the eye look featuring the new Colourpop pressed shadows, the powder shadows, and I mean, honestly, I was expecting a lot, and when I expect a lot, usually things disappoint me because of high expectations. Honestly, catching expectations is just as bad as catching feelings. Oh man, these are so good. They are extremely pigmented, so I picked like really bright, bold shades down here, and they blend so beautifully on the eyes. Like, I can't even stress enough how beautifully and how evenly they blend. This pink is so pigmented, it's really hot. I have it kind of like on the inner corner and the outer corner, and then this like, basically it's like a foiled shadow. This like, it's kind of like a bronzy rose gold. It's foiled and it's just so good. I love this so much, and I just think like, can they please make every shade possible, because then I would only use these eyeshadows, and that's saying a lot. Because you guys know I love my Inglot shadows, you know I love my Anastasia shadows, or the contour kit refills that I use as shadows, but these are so good. Like, it's blowing my mind how good these are, and it's $5 a pop. Okay, so on the topic of Colourpop, because I did a haul, this Ultra Satin Lip is amazing. So I, a long time ago, did a haul of like the Ultra Matte Lips. I was so excited. This was like at the beginning, basically the beginning of when liquid lipsticks were popping off, and everybody wanted liquid lipsticks, and it was like this huge thing that Colourpop was making liquid lipsticks, because they're generally $5–6 a pop, and generally they have really great quality items, like if the eyeshadows are any indication. But I hated the Ultra Matte Lip. Like, it was insane how much I hated it. It felt like literally cement drying on your lips and ripping them apart. That's a very intense thing for me to say, but honestly that's what it felt like. So I was really turned off Colourpop lip products for a while, and then I decided, when I was buying the powder eyeshadows, to just try out some of the lip products. I decided to try the Ultra Satin Lip, and this is from the Colourpop and Alexis collection. Alexis, by the way, stunning angel, like, not fair. But this Ultra Satin lips are so comfortable. They last so long. There was this one day I was working with Tweezerman, and I ate probably 2 full large size pizzas in the span of a day, over the whole day. And I only had to reapply this once, and that's like greasy, like Italian pizza that you drizzle chili oil on, you know? Really beautiful, smooth application. Really beautiful, like peachy pink color as well, and it just stays on for so long. It doesn't do that crumbly thing that overly drying liquid lipsticks do. Overall, like, my mind is blown by how good these Ultra Satin lips are. You guys saw me do a whole, like, updated how I fill in my eyebrows, and I was featuring the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary brows. They sent them to me, and, like, obviously I have really high expectations for the Charlotte Tilbury products in general, but this it's just as good as every other Charlotte Tilbury product that I love. Like, the tiny little wand is perfect for really adding fibers to every single individual hair that you have. If it didn't take so long, I would probably try to use this as mascara too, because it really gets every single hair, and you can really get in there and comb the hairs upwards and outwards so they look really bushy and full. It's a really long-lasting formula as well. Just everything that I want from a brow gel with an excellent delivery system. I only have 2 more makeup favorites actually, because I've been loving skincare stuff. So these are the Smashbox step-by-step contour sticks. I am obsessed with them. I know you guys heard me talk in my last favorites video about how I recently came into a lot of Smashbox products because I'm working with them. Also, if you haven't joined my Smashbox primer oil giveaway, click that video right there, enter. I'm giving away 25 primer oils, and they're one of my absolute favorites. I've used the primer oil in so many of my videos incessantly. I've had to like try to wean myself off of using it in every video because you guys are gonna get bored of watching me use it. But Smashbox has such good complexion products. I know they're known for like lipsticks and eyeshadows and stuff like that, but their complexion products are fabulous. I'm wearing the Studio Skin foundation today, and I've actually used the contour stick from the Step-by-Step Contour. So another thing that I love about this, I just kept this swatch, I hope that's okay, but it's a really creamy pigmented formula that blends really nicely. And when you blend it out, it's going to keep the actual pigmentation. It's going to look like the shadow that you want it to be when you're contouring, but it's not going to disappear. Sometimes I find with contour it just like disappears when you blend it, and that's like not the aim of putting makeup on your face, for it to completely disappear. Another thing that I like here is that you have a difference between the contour, which is more of an ashy, smoky type of like shadow shade. That's what a contour is. It's adding a shadow to your face. But then there's also the bronze shade, which is this like orangey brown that you can use to add warmth to the face. So like across the forehead, down the nose, high points of the cheeks, and that gives you a beautiful like sun-kissed glow, which we all need right now because it is apparently still winter, even though it's spring. And then there's a highlight shade, which is like, I mean, this is everything that you need. When you highlight and contour, you need a highlight, a contour, and then you can add warmth with a bronzer. So right there in the middle, blends really nicely. And I just love these sticks. Also handy that they're sticks, you can just throw them in your makeup bag and go. Okay, so the last makeup product I have, and on the topic of contour, this is the TheFaceShop Multi-Stick Contour. I don't know why I don't think of TheFaceShop as anything other than skincare, but they do have tons of makeup, and Korean makeup is often really good because Koreans don't take crap from anybody when it comes to makeup. They're really informed consumers and they know what they want. So, as you can see here, that is like almost an olive toned, really, really cool looking brown. And what's great about that is for people who are really pale, that is what you need to use to contour. You can't really use this like contour stick color that Smashbox has because it'll end up looking too warm for your skin. So if you're very pale, I honestly suggest, if you want to contour, try this out. It's the multi-stick from TheFaceShop. It also blends out really, really nicely, and it's got this nice creamy texture that's really easy to play with. I can see it being used with a sponge, which is what I used it with obviously, but also with a brush, and you can also use your fingers, and it just, like I said, blends out really nicely. Okay, so first skincare product is the Skinceuticals Metacell B3. This is a comprehensive daily emulsion to help correct early symptoms of photoaging for a reclarified tone and retightened surface. I don't know about that, but it works fabulously as a primer under my makeup because it gives that like kind of tacky feeling that really holds foundation, powder, anything that you're going to put onto it, and it makes your skin look like it's completely glowing. Such a good product. And then this is the Phloretin CF Broad Range Antioxidant Treatment. It smells honestly exactly like seaweed, so I'm going to assume there's some type of seaweed in it. It doesn't smell very good, you guys. Like, it really doesn't smell good, but it is so good. Like, it has like almost like a hydrating quality to it, but it has antioxidants. It also has L-ascorbic acid, which I believe is vitamin C, and then ferulic acid. These two things are supposed to be really great for toning your skin and clarifying the tone in general. And my skin has felt, honestly, much more plump and even throughout the usage of this. And I am so happy that this has come into my life. It's like one of my new holy grail skincares that I find myself enjoying using and finding results with. So, highly recommend. Got some LUSH products. That LUSH haul is coming soon, but this is the mask of Magnaminty, and I used to love this so much. First of all, it looks like chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip ice cream, which is everything. It also kind of smells like it too. I'm not going to eat it though, but it's this minty mask that has kaolin clay, bentone, honey, glycerin, and various other oils. And the nice thing about it is it's supposed to be a detoxifying mask that will help to draw out impurities. That's what the clay is for, that's what the bentone is for. But the glycerin really gives you that like hydrating feeling as well, because I used to have actually pretty oily skin when I was a teenager, but recently my skin's gone much more towards like a normal, so I can't really use the completely like stripping products anymore. But I still have, like everyone else, like a tendency to get some blackheads and a tendency to get blemishes. So if you want something that's good for treating those things that isn't going to completely dry out your skin, I highly recommend this. So the last product I have is the Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Balance, and I went in to get a Dermalogica facial, and she was like, wow, your skin is, I mean, it's good, but like it's really irritated right now. And I was like, yeah, well, what do you want from me? Like, I put on some moisturizer today, and like I walked to see you guys. Like, what do you mean? It's really cold outside. And she was like, well, you know, when it's really cold outside, you should put something on that makes a barrier between your skin and like the cold wind and all that kind of the really dry air. And then I was like, so you're saying that I should use a richer moisturizer? And she's like, well, you don't need to use a richer moisturizer. You just need to use something that creates more of a barrier between your skin and like the really harsh Arctic climate that we live in. So this cream is, I mean, it just looks like a regular cream, and it blends into your skin, but it really does create, like, it feels more like it creates a barrier against the outside and the inside. Some creams that I use, like I use a lot of gel type moisturizers, they sink right into your skin and it's almost as if you didn't put anything on there. But when it's really harsh outside, this has really been helping, and I walked away with it after the facial, and walking home was like a completely different experience. My cheeks weren't like windburned and red. It was really amazing. So I've been using this basically every day, morning and night, under my sunscreen. Good stuff. So I've done this once again, but I'm in my beauty setup and not in my like lifestyle setup. So obviously we're in a really cropped tight shot here, but I have a fashion favorite, which is obviously once again Zara, because that's the only place I shop apparently. But it's basically the shirt that I wore in my beauty and style collaboration with my friend Deanne from My Fashion Avenue, and we did like makeup day to night and fashion day to night, like how to dress up your makeup and do just the smallest amount to change it from a regular day look to a really bold night look for going out for drinks, and the same for your outfit. So I wore this one shirt and people were like, I love this shirt on my Instagram. So I'll link that video for you guys down below so you can see it. But this shirt is amazing. It's got like that off the shoulder type look, which is one of my favorites. It's white, which is like, that's the only color of shirt that I wear other than like nude. And it also has really beautiful bell sleeves. And bell sleeves I honestly think are gonna be like the big thing this summer. Everybody's gonna go to that like 1970s like flower child, Sharon Tate, fresh-faced silhouette this summer. I'm calling it. And I just love that shirt. I'll link the video, you guys can see it. I'm just staring at the shirt right now and it's gonna be like ridiculous for me to try to show it to you. But you know what? In the name of science, I will oblige. So here's the shirt. This is ridiculous. But these are the bell sleeves. This is what I'm talking about. Really, really pretty, and I love how they just kind of like hang, you know, off of your arm when you're, you know, going about your day. And I love, love, love the off the shoulder. The only thing is there's like no mobility when you're wearing an off the shoulder, that's fine, you know what I mean? Okay, so my favorite song is not a new song this month, and also it's not like I just came across this song this month because it's old, but literally, like, you know that song that you can listen to at any point in time, and like the real ones know? Like, you could be at a party, and if you really want to flex, you just throw on that one song, and then the real ones, like I said, they all stand up and they're like, whoa, this is the song. And it's like, yeah, I know, because I put it on. It's this song. Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine. Honestly, I work out to this song. I listen to it when I'm sad. I listen to it when I'm trying to distract myself from boys, which is kind of ironic because the song is literally called The Boy Is Mine. It is a classic and iconic collaboration between two beautiful voices. The harmonies that they make with their voices is amazing. Just so iconic. Like, I can't even begin to overstate how amazing it is. And then my like pop culture favorite of the moment, which is also not new. I mean, this is just something that I've been like brooding on for a while, but you guys should know that I'm obsessed with Gucci. Like, everything that they make, I feel all of Alessandro Michel's fantasy, and he's literally turned the house around from this like kind of dated, kitschy, essentialized version of Italian fashion into this fresh, sort of like universally hip voice of a millennial generation with this like vintage take that's just so unique, and it really resonates with me and like how I'm living my life at this moment. The best thing though is the Gucci account, because they recently came out with these like Gucci memes, which I think are freaking hilarious. So many Gucci memes, and it's all for advertising their watches, but like, you got this, which is like, oh my god, I love this so much. This one, when he gets mad at you for being 3 hours late, but you're too fired to deal with that kind of attitude, and it's literally like checking her timepiece, gloves with nails coming out of them, and a rose like on fire. That's amazing. It's like, I live for it. They literally made one of those like starter packs, and it's like the Gucci starter pack. And one of them is like, who will be the hot actress in 2019? They have Primavera here. They have a depiction of Noah's Ark. Hey, I'm gonna be a minute late. I was ironing flower patches onto my jeans and I burned myself with the iron, FML. Like a bedazzler, paints, like those like hipster perv like glasses. Like, that is so intensely genius for them to like flex on themselves, like who will be the hot actress of 2019, implying that they choose who the hot actress of 2019 is and feature them in their campaigns. Like, it's like, that's fully the aesthetic. There's an art history reference, there's a little bit of a hipsterness, there's like a kind of urban pop culture-ness to it, there's an like, oh god, it's amazing. Like, it's just, I love Gucci so much. Anyway, you guys, that about wraps up my favorites for March, and I'm so happy that I'm getting this in on time. Editing Marisa, edit this immediately so that it gets in on time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've noticed that more of you guys are commenting, which makes my heart sing. Thank you so much for commenting on my videos and taking the time out of your day to do that. I appreciate it so much. If you're not already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next time.